Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So right now we're going to look at gold. It's the Asian session. It's 5 minutes to 3 a.m. before the Asian Open. So it's 4 minutes before the Asian Open. So right now I'm going to start from the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, when I come on the daily time frame, I can see that we're in a clear downtrend. You can see that we are on a clear downtrend. Being that we are on a clear downtrend, which is the last structure that we had, the nearest structure that we had, it is this one on the daily. So we have this as our liquidity. Okay, the previous day high is going to be our liquidity, and then you're going to look on how you're going to short gold from these points. So this is a single area liquidity, and it's on the daily time frame. So if it's on the daily time frame, we are going to look for confirmation entries. We are not going to take assertive entries. Okay, so when price gets to this level, we are going to look for when price gets to this level, we are going to look for shift of market structure, and then we react with confirmations. So let's go on the 4 hours time frame. So in the 4 hours time frame, we also see we have this liquidity. That's liquidity on the 4 hours time frame. The nature of breakout, you can see price did break with one clear move. Okay, so this is a pure single area and simple liquidities. So let us look at the current price action that we are having. So we can see that price came and we had a full body close above that swing point, right? After having a full body close above that swing point on the 4 hours time frame, we can see that price did come and retested that level. Okay, so did it reach the support level? No. The 4 hour support level? No. Neither did the 2 hours support level. So let's go to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that price came back, and we can see that the last volume candle up was this one, and we can see that price did a full body close below. Okay, so if it did that full body close below, we can look for a structure inside here to take us around this level so that we can look for buys. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see whether we can see a structure. So on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that we had that close below that swing point, and also we can see that we have this flip level and we have liquidity. You have liquidity. Okay, so on this level I can react on the first bullish liquidation to go up. So let's look at this level and see whether there's something interesting. So we can see that we had this structure. Did price reach 50% of that? What is the nature of breakout of that structure? We can see that price came tried to break the first time, lacked sufficient liquidity, went up, then broke the second time aggressively. So price retraced back, forming these liquidities. Okay, so if I look at this, let me look at liquidity consumption on lower time frames. So on lower time frame, you can see that we had that hidden liquidity. We had that hidden liquidity on 3 minutes time frame, and on the 1 minute time frame, you can see that. Let's look for the nature of breakout. The nature of breakout, price came, tried to break that level the first time, the second time, the third. So this is an impure level. Price was not supposed to come back 50%. Okay, so we have this area, we have this swing point right here. Did price come that point? Yes, we can see that price came. When you look at liquidity consumption, you can see that these areas are consumed. The only area that was not consumed is this area above here. The nature of breakout was first did the first time, then broke with the second time. So we have that liquidity. We can see that price came inside that level and did a shift. So I'm going to mark this as let me use 3 minutes time frame. So this is 1, that is 1, this is gonna be 2, that's gonna be 2. So I'm going to wait for 3. So 3 might be this level, and then I use the second bearish liquidation. So when you go to the lower time frame, 1 minute, so we had price, so we want to see a full body close below this point. A full body close below this point, which is gonna be 3. If I'm going to short gold, I'm going to wait for 3. The only reason that is giving me the vibes of shorting gold is that price on the 1 hour we did have that close below. We did have that close below the last volume candle up, and we can see that we had that we have this area of support whereby we can expect price to come back and then go up from this level. Okay, so these areas we're going to be very careful when we are taking our shots. So we're going to take our shots with confirmation. Going to take our short positions with confirmation. If I see a full body close above this area of resistance, if I see a full body close above 41.36.79, I'm going to wait for price to come back to this area of, you can see this is an impure level. I'm going to wait for price to come and retest that impure level so that I can go up. That is if you have a close, if you have a full body closure. If you have a full body closure above this area of support, this area of the resistance. Remember here we are waiting for 3. So we have said if we are going to short gold, we are going to wait for full body closure right there. So we can see that we have that breakout which did close above, confirming that if price breaks this high, this one will be a protected high. It will be a protected high. So we're going to wait for liquidity. As you can see, also the volume of buyers in the market is giving us a vibe of declining. It's giving us 30% vibes. So we expect sellers to come in aggressively. If you follow some bullish price action, you can see that price is following some bullish price action also. You had that liquidity, price came, gathered sufficient liquidity, went up, did break, came down again, consumed this level, consume this point, went up, now it's consuming this level. That's why I want to take my sales. If I'm going to take my sales, I want a clear breakout on this level. Don't want to gamble on this level because price can also go up. So the daily time frame we confirmed that we're waiting for price to come here, okay, on the 4, and we saw that this is also a point of liquidity, right? The nature of breakout, price did a clear breakout, so we expect price to come at least 50% of that level. When you go to the 2 hours time frame, you can see that price has been bullish. Price bounced from this week overlap. As you can see, price came, broke this structure here with a full body candle. So the nearest structure that we're having on the 2 hours is right there. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. So this is the last structure that we're having on the 1 hour time frame. So when you look at the current price action that we're having on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we are in a retracement. We're in a retracement phase whereby we're expecting price to retrace at least to this last area of liquidity or this area of support. So you can see that price came, tried to break the first time, lacked sufficient liquidity. The other candle confirmed that sellers are getting in the market by closing below. Okay, so let us look for what is inside this area here, this area of supply. So this is also a key level. If we get a shift on that key level on the lower time frame, we can consider to short. That key level also had that liquidity, and we also have this liquidity right here. I'm gonna side because of the break on the 1 hour. I want to use a confirmation entry. So this is the last point that we're having. I want to use a confirmation entry. So we have 1, 2, price came back. So this is a hidden liquidity on the a hidden liquidity with also an inducement. On the 3 minutes time frame, so we are going also to wait on that level. We're going to react with confirmations. So patience. So we have our one break of structure shift waiting for another shift so that we can enter on the second liquidation. So the only thing that is making me to short gold right now is the 1 hour structure. Yeah, as you can see, the 1 hour structure, the last volume candle up, you can see that we had a full body close down below here. Okay, so if you had that full body close right below, meaning that that means that sellers are getting in the market and they are dominating. Okay, and as you can see, these bulls, if they were from this level, I will be confident. I'll be confident to enter with the as I was saying, if price had bounced from this level, I'll be confident to take those buy positions when price is still buying on those bullish liquidations. But for now, I'm going to wait. This is a key level, and also this is a candle liquidity. You can see that this candle tried to break this open break but lacked sufficient liquidity. So I'm going to be looking for any shift that I'm going to see on this level. I'm going to take advantage of it and trade it, and take at least 3R of the structure that I'm going to find. So let me be patient. As you can see on the 15 minutes time frame, yeah, price did close above that support level. We have a full body closure, the 15 minutes time frame, and also this level is also a key level. This is a key level on the 1 hour, and this is a candle liquidity, the 1 hour also. So 15 3. So if I see a shift on this level, I'm going to consider to take shots. Currently, I've marked this high as my protected high, and this as my weak low. My protected high, because this high initiated the break of this structure right here. Okay, and this low has not yet initiated the break of any structure. So let's see. So on the 30 minutes time frame, you can see that price patched that level had that huge rejection on the upside. After having that rejection on the upside, we can see that price has been also had that full body break. We have that full body closure, that break with the full body closure on that level. Okay, this is a full body close, and we are talking about this for the full body close, whereby we are saying if price breaks, we are saying if price break this key level with a full body candle, whereby we are saying if price breaks that key level with a full body candle, if price break that level with a full body closure, we are anticipating for price to come inside the impure structure. Just wait for a break on the 1 hour. As you can see right here, we had this close, price came back and consumed this impure right here. You can see that this is an area of impure support and resistance, then bounce from that impure support that impure area, impure support and resistance. So on the 1 hour we don't have, if price had bounced on the 1 hour, if price had bounced on this level on the 1 hour, I'd have taken that trade. I'll have taken those bullish trades. So this is a key level. Let's see what price gonna do. So let's wait for the 1 hour candle closure. So if this 1 hour candle closes above this key level with a full body candle, I'm not going to consider to take shorts from this level, but if it closes below, I'm going to look for the bearish liquidations right here, and then a short to the next key level, which is this level right here in the 1 hour. So let's wait. We have 13 minutes. 13 minutes to candle close. As you can see, the market has decided to be bullish. The market has decided to be bullish. We have not taken any trade. We are anticipating to see a shift so that we could sell to this low right here. Yeah, but that's the importance of being patient and waiting for confirmation entry, because if you took an assertive entry right here, you would have been stopped out. So let's focus on the next trade. Yeah, so not trading is also trading, so that's the mindset. So see you during New York session. See you during New York session, because I don't think I'm going to trade during London session. So I'm going to go back to sleep until 8 p.m. So 8 a.m. So see you during New York session. Bye bye.